in bowling Megan Shute. Potentially an extra one here.
It's clubbed off the line. Sarah Coit with the dive, can't get hand on it. It's good control there from Beth Mooney, and not the support in the field that the Strikers were looking for. Well, this time straight down the ground through long on. Back of a length, Mooney very quickly onto the back foot, and that's the way to finish off the power play. The line is wrong there from Sarah Coit, and so that's a late back cut of class. And a sweep shot over the line of the ball. McFarlane likes it. The ball's up in the air. Dane van Niekerk cannot believe it.
World-class leg spinners.
Shouts of catch it. They would love this wicket, and it's been taken. Darcy Brown coming off the hat-trick can show that she's just as good in the field. On the pull shot, does she control it nicely? She does.
Good cricket head on her shoulders.
Bowled. Inside edge dragged on. The pressure was building. Just 3 runs off the last 2 overs. Goes up and over Tali McGrath and gets it past Dane van Niekerk at mid-off, and gets it past Sarah Coit, who was at long on as well.
Strand's okay if Coity's diving like that.
Whipped nicely off the pads. Another little challenge on the boundary line, and yep. Just opens up the face there, Chamari Atapatu, and glides it nicely for 4.
Featuring in the field.
Skied doesn't get all of this pull shot, does Chamari Atapatu, and yeah, Sarah Coit doesn't drop those. That again is another chance to break a partnership forming. A little bit of shimmying around the crease from Heather Graham, and it works for her because she gets the ball she wants. Straight up in the air. Does she have enough on it, Heather Graham? No. And yet again, Sarah Coit camps herself underneath it. Edged. Does this have enough on it to find the boundary? It does. The first boundary. Back of the hand again. Alana King goes after it on the offside. Darcy Brown allows it to bounce, and in doing so they get back for 2. Megan Shute, welcome back to the WBBL. You've had a fine spell and were brilliant in the field. Who have got a batting lineup that bats so deep in terms of their...
120 odd doesn't sound like a lot, but sometimes they can make for a pretty tight game.
And here's the matchup that I was hoping for. Dane van Niekerk straight away says, if you're going to come on with your right arm off spin, that's a solid base, and hitting straight through the line of the ball. A boundary the first ball she faced of Atapatu, and a boundary the second. Oh, Beth Mooney flies to her right. The matchup cap gets Dane van Niekerk, and that's the wicket they were looking for in the power play. And she's away with a boundary. Wow. Little uppercut. All it gets is a little feather, and she walks. Lisa Griffith into the attack, and straight away, yet again, gets another big wicket name. Clubbed by McGrath. Clubbed over the boundary line. As gets the line wrong, and Tali McGrath is not going to miss out on that. McGrath doesn't get all of this. This is an opportunity for the Scorchers. There was a bit of a mix-up to start with as to who was going to go for the ball, but in the end, it's Chamari Atapatu with the finger pointing.
And about that we see here, Tali McGrath just looking to heave it onto the onside, and
the ramp shot from Katie Mack. She knows she's got space there, and she finds it. That's in the air. Now, does it clear a fielder's hands? It does. Thick edge. Yes, that's running all the way down to the boundary line.
One boundary per over, and then
gone. Well, the boundary arrived, and then Lily Mills with some smarts. She wants to keep that strike rate going, and she'll do it with shots like that. Well, that's chipped. Not a lot of power behind the shot, and that is brilliant. Yeah, the standard has been good in the WBBL. And she goes straight away, does Sarah Coit. 1 bounce 4. deep in the crease. Gets it past Adapadu. Does she get it past the ramp? Does it go straight to the fielder? It doesn't. It eludes. Goes for the ramp again. Goes straight to the fielder. She needs to get in and out very quickly. Mills with the throw. There is a run out. It won't matter, so the first run will count. The wicket will count. We're going into yet another super over in the WBBL.
As much experience, those nerves can get the better of you, but
here we go. Long levers from both players. Protection in Heather Graham. And good running too. Cap for a second. Wide of the crease, and that might be given wide as well. Angles that end, gets a full toss. Finds the gap, not with a lot of power, so it gives Graham time. 2.2. Full length ball. Laura Vuart keeps her head down, hits through the ball, and hits through the ball nicely. It's a very good delivery, right in the block hole wide of the stumps. McGrath gets a bit on it, and she wants to come back for the second. Is this the second run out in the over? McGrath with the big dive. Can the Strikers get to? Again, deep in the crease. Again, out to the sweeper in Peschel. They're going to try for two again, and Mooney will get the wicket.
Get a couple of sixes off the first few balls, so it could be over very, very quickly.
Shoot to Devine. Oh, that's gone straight up in the air. I don't think it's got enough distance on it. Or does it? It does. It's a six off the very first ball, as she did. And again, does she do it in two hits? You better believe it. The Scorchers captain loves a super over. It doesn't matter if it's one of the best T20 bowlers in the world in Megan Shute. She goes bang, bang, 6-6. And the Scorchers with a home win, their second super over win.